Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Usually I thought like, what up YouTube, but no, not for today. Um, there's something that I want to talk with you guys about. Um, Usually I don't like to touch on this specific topic, but I feel like I should talk about it. Normally I wait till later um, to talk about this topic, but I guess now is the time for it. One thing for certain, I hope you guys are enjoying your 4th of July. I know by the time you watch this, well, 4th of July was yesterday and today, so happy 4th of July to anybody who celebrates it. I don't, um, because I just don't, and that's the reason for this video as well. Okay, I hope you guys are staying safe during this pandemic. I hope you stay in contact with your loved ones. Make sure that they're safe and they don't have COVID, or if they do, then to wear a mask and keep 6 feet away from each other, or FaceTime. FaceTime the person. You don't have to like be in their house just to like check up on them. You could also FaceTime them if they have an iPhone, of course. If you don't, then you know get one. But anyway, I don't. This video not here to make jokes. So one thing I want to talk about is the George Floyd thing. Now, um, I know last year around September, I know last summer wasn't the best summer for many people. There was a lot of protests, there was a lot of riots that um, we just say went through, and I just want to touch upon mostly the George Floyd thing. Um, Enough is enough, okay? I've seen and hear on social media a whole lot of people, black, colored people, um, the whole police brutality, the whole Black Lives Matter movement. I've seen it the, for like random like occasions, various occasions, not random, various occasions. Okay, and just tell you a little debrief. I'm not editing this. If I mess up, I mess up. We're all human. We all make mistakes. Okay. So this is like my non-edit video. Usually I edit. Well, this is my second non-edit video. My first one was my 10-minute trip down challenge. If you have not checked that video out already, it'll be linked in the description box below. If you guys go check it out for yourself. Also, I'll put a link to the whole George Floyd website where you guys can go donate wherever you can to the family, because I know the family is facing a big loss of a son or a father figure or a uncle, grandfather, a child. Okay. Yeah, so I want to give a shout out to the subscribers that motivate me and inspire me to do this video. I want to give a shout out to Westside Live. I want to give a shout out to Daquan Wilshire, and also want to give a shout out to RTTV5, everybody that spoke in that group, from Rob to Patrick to Wilkins to Wells, that spoke on the Black Lives Matter movement. I want to give a shout out to those 3 big YouTubers um, that I watch on a daily basis about the whole George Floyd thing. If you guys have known, I know it's been old news that George Floyd was murdered by a cop named Derek Chauvin. Now, Derek Chauvin is in prison as of now. for second and third degree manslaughter. He's sentenced to 22 and a half years in prison. Now, I've seen on social media that that's not enough years for a white cop to be in prison. I know some people are saying that he should got life in prison. I know some would say that he deserved the death penalty. And I would say that I couldn't agree more. The very sensitive topic. Again, this very sensitive topic. I don't really talk about that. You got to talk about more inspirational, more upbeat, more charismatic, more funny, doing reaction. But I feel like I should touch upon this because I know Daquan said in one of his live streams that it's important for black YouTubers to talk about these situations that have occurred last summer. And since I am a black male YouTuber that's on a rise to reaching 1K subscribers, to 100 subscribers. Let's get to 100 first. Then we were about 1,000 later on down the road, but 100 subscribers. I feel like I want to talk about this topic is when enough is enough, okay? Just because you a cop out there that has a badge or has a gun, you're still human at the end of the day. You should have some courtesy of this whole George Floyd incident. Just because you walk around with a badge or a gun doesn't mean nothing. You're still human at the end of the day. You might have a high authority over us, the people, because you have on that badge, but at the end of the day, when you go home and you take that badge off and you hold and you secure that gun that you have or the handcuffs, you're human at the end of the day, okay? Your life is also on the line, off and on field. Our life is always on the line, off and off. Every time we step foot outside. For me, being a young, black, African American, not African American, young, black, brown skin. I don't like to use the word black. Okay, if you really like the word black, this is black. I'm not this. I'm brown. So I just want to get that out the way. I'm brown skin. I'm not. Do not label me as African American. Do not label me. I know society gonna label me as African American. They gonna label me as black, but I'm scientific. Well, not scientifically. I just say I'm brown skin. Okay, I might be a dark brown. Well, I'm brown skin. This is for that. I'm just brown skin. Chocolate. Anyway, so I don't want to talk about that. I know you guys heard about the George Floyd thing. Again, I want to say he was in the store, counterfeit bill, counterfeit 20. The shop owner took it to himself to call the police. And during that time, he called the police. There was like some altercation that George Floyd and the cashier had. Police got involved. The police said one thing, witness said the other. But anywho, he was on the ground, roughly put on the ground. Derek Chauvin put his knee on the back of his neck, put his knee on his neck. And I know people say, research would tell you that in order for a person to pass out of a chokehold, it usually takes 6 minutes for the person to completely pass out from a chokehold. Derek Chauvin decided to go the extra mile and add 3 more seconds to it. And during that time, George Floyd was on the ground. He kept repeating to himself. Well, he kept repeating to the officer, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." There was camera footages. There was no sound on the camera footages, which they should take into account that if you're gonna have camera outside, at least have like a mic It doesn't have to be like a big colossal mic. It could be like a tiny mic, or like or have cameras that have built-in mics. But either way, that's neither here or there. And if you guys want to go back, you want to go back to uh, this other guy. I can't remember his name. I think his last name starts with Green or Clark or no, Eric Gardner. If you guys remember, yeah, that's like Green and Clark. Eric Gardner, you remember that case where he was selling drugs on the counter? A cop arrests him, put him in a chokehold for the same reason, and he was saying, "I can't breathe." For that situation, I think it was like 36 minutes. Eric Garner passed away, but you know, George Floyd passed away in a more than that lifespan. The witness there, but we didn't see the witness. All we see is a bunch of cops surrounding this one person. And I'm here to say this to you guys. This is an ongoing war that's been going on for many years. They back all the way back to slavery, all the way back to the whole segregation, all back to Martin Luther King, what he writes for the black and white people to come together as one instead of breaking apart. So this has not been new. I don't know why people think this is a new thing, why they want to speak out about it now. This has been an ongoing cycle, and it's a never stop going cycle, I guess you could put it that way, unless we the people speak about it. So yeah, I feel like I should speak about this. We all should speak about this. If you're an upcoming black YouTuber, or you're a YouTuber that's been in the game for like 3 to 5 years, and no matter the circumstances, we all should start talking about this, because this has been an ongoing problem that needs to be solved. Okay, if it had to do with brutal force, then so be it. It had to be like, people saying nowadays, you saying stuff on social media, you saying stuff, you having riots, you having protests, that's gonna solve anything. People are not here to talk anymore in 2021. Now they want to solve their problems through action. And I'm not saying that's not a bad thing, just go about it the right way. Okay, so that's all I really want to talk about today. Yeah, so we'll have the GoFundMe link down in the description box below. Again, shout out to the YouTubers that I've said a while ago that touched bases on the whole Black Lives Matter movement as well. I've seen also, well, not also, I haven't seen that, we're gonna say that for a later time, but yeah, I feel like I want to come on here on camera and talk to you guys about the whole George Floyd thing. And we the people need to speak out more. Not just not just brown skinned people, not light skinned black brown people, not Hispanics, not Asian. We all need to, no matter what race you are, it doesn't matter if you're my skin color or not, we should talk about this. Okay, because it's something important, something that's that needs to be squashed, put to an end, but that is going to happen. I believe that is going to happen, but it's going to be a long do. So yeah, I know this is like a long video. Usually my videos are short. I apologize. No, what should I apologize for? There's something I want to talk about for people. It's time for like a wake up call. Okay, that stop hurting the future generation. Stop hurting the generation before us. Okay, stop hurting us. Okay. I know this country brought up between peace, liberty, and whatever pursuit of happiness, but we don't have that. Sorry, newsflash. There's not. There is peace, I guess. There is liberty, freedom, I guess, to speak out on that. But yeah, I just want to come up here just to shine light on that situation as a young black YouTuber to like talk about this topic. So yeah, follow me on social media. The links will be in the description box below. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Grind Alpha, which I'll be going live every Saturday at 2 p.m. Without further ado, keep grinding, keep pushing, keep moving forward. And this is to you guys have a voice. If you guys vote, please vote. I gotta say to myself because I should vote too. Normally that I don't vote because vote. You can vote wherever, but it's up to the electoral college to pass on. Well, not the electoral college. Those are the ones that have to pick a president. I'm sorry. It's up to us to like vote. Please vote. Your voice, your opinions are valued. Okay, so go ahead and vote. And sad to say, George Floyd passed away. Pray for healing for Floyd. Prayers out to Floyd and Floyd's family, loved ones, and friends. And stay safe out there, you young people, young and old, wherever you are, colored or not colored. Stay safe out there.